welcome back to my channel. Do a little update vlog on the C10. Should have done a video while I was actually test driving it earlier. Took it all the way, drove it to my storage unit so I can clean some of the stuff out where I can put the good stuff up and be able to pretty much have the junk left over. Did leave a couple of good stuff in there, but stuff that I need for the truck or for other stuff and stuff I can't put in the storage unit anyway. Does need a tune, so it's not driving completely perfect. Does pretty good on straightaways, but uphills, it does not like uphills at all. But I do got a speed sensor to replace. Whoa! Let me put my sunglasses on. I wish I had them with me when I was in the truck. But the visor on it is a lot bigger than this car. Oh, the sun is very, very bright. Anyway, didn't have no major problems other than the sputtering when I go up a hill. But on this road that I'm on right now, which is just, I say, a 10th mile from the house. My truck all of a sudden, without warning, just died. And the way it died, I didn't act like anything with the engine. It just felt like the fuel pump went out. So, got it best that I could out of the road. Luckily, there's nobody coming through the road. And, put it in park. Well, I even tried it neutral. Turned the switch and never heard the fuel pump cut on. So, I had to diagnose really quick some of the parts outside to see if I can figure out what's going on with the fuel pump. First I done a little bypass and brought fire straight to the fuel pump to see if it's there's a big ass pothole right here, and just so happens one of the neighborhood people that live right next to that pothole was leaving their driveway, so I had to kind of go over it. This rain has really destroyed a lot of these roads, especially on this one. Anyway, let me get back to what I was talking about. Anyway, when I bypassed everything, put fire straight to the fuel pump cut on. So I do know that's good. So I started to the main fuse block and checked some of the fuses. Since I didn't have no tester and didn't have no other extra fuses with me. Checked the first one. Those the one of the plugs actually come out with the fuse. Finally got it locked back in place, but that fuse was fine. I was fixing to grab the second one, or I might have looked at the second one. The second one was fine. I was fixing to get the third of the four. Something told me, look at that very back one, and I was like, is that one blowed? Pulled it out, and sure enough, it was blowed. It's also one that I happen to have the wire that goes for the PCM. Somewhere there was a short in the wire, and I had to bypass that one to go to the fuse blocks. So I had it ran outward, but I didn't realize I haven't fixed it where it's in with the fuse block. So anyway, I looked, I had no other fuses. So I was like, well, I'm gonna have to jump it. I'm only a tenth of a mile from the house, so it's not going to hurt going that far. So I fixed the jumper that just so happened I had set in the dash, where I've unpinned one of the other relay switches that I got. Or not a switch, but a plug part. At least I think that's what it went to. Because, no, it was for the extra one that came with the horn that's on the steering column. Anyway, got it in there and the pump cut on. I was able to fire it up. Got it off that road, and there's a hill that's like this. This is a stop sign. And then once you turn left, my driveway's right there on the left. Well, as soon as I get ready to start, it cuts off. So I already know that wire came loose. Luckily, I found a pick where I could push the wire in. And I was trying to hurry up and do this because this time it was stuck in the middle of the road. Did not trust the people that go around that area. Everybody thinks it's a racetrack, including the Clarksville's first road down there. Anyway, I hurried up, trying to push that wire in. Left the switch on. And the next thing I know, that whole wire just glowed red. Flew up into little flames. Luckily, I was able to let go of it, and it went right out. Looks like it didn't do no damage. I took the switch off. I found another one that might have been a little bit heavier gauge. Quickly stuck it in there best I could, and was able to crank it up and drive it the rest of the way into my driveway. So, I'm thinking about redoing that fuse block. May end up having to replace it just because of some of the loose switches, but I'm definitely going to go get a heavier gauge or a heavier fuse. Fuse. I believe when I done it, I put all of them as 15s, and I believe the one, which is the one that blowed, it ends up as one that needs the 25 or a 30 out. I can't remember which. But thinking about redoing that fuse, and maybe get a power I can say it in my head, but for some reason it's not coming out of my mouth. Anyway, a power block where I can redo the wiring and have it wired up. Some of them individually separated a little bit better. And also, while I was doing that, I realized there's a few wires, which happens to be the way I was able to check the fuse pump. I don't have that wrapped up or clamped or nothing. I thought I had it fixed a long time. I thought I had it sorted out, and I don't, but I was able to take and just touch the wire straight to it and be able to find out instead of going straight into the relay. So I need to fix that. And on the L2 sensors, they have brown wires that comes out besides the other ones, which is like another ground for the L2 sensors. And I don't have the TANs hooked up. I thought I did, but I don't. So that's another one I need to do. So I haven't got a full signal going to the relays, or not the relays, but L2 sensors. Now I was talking about earlier, I got a speed sensor for the C10. Because my speedometer originally wasn't working, plus I want to be able to hook it up to the PCM, let the PCM know, hey, the truck's running, or moving, which would give the PCM a little bit better chance to time itself out a little bit, besides putting the tune in. And I got a new speedometer for that as well, and set it up. We'll also purchase a new tachometer, and as long as and along with all the other gauges that I need. Tank maybe just a tad bit smaller than the speedometer, but it's not going to be much. And I'm using the original speedometer housing because I've got one that's out of an 85, I believe, in it right now. And when I first redone the speedometer gear housing, that lockdown, these bolt was kind of stripped, wore down, replaced it, so it holds it in place, and got the speedometer to work like twice, and then it stopped. But I do have a new bullet and gear, so I'm replacing all that, and hopefully then I'll make sure the speedometer is working, and then I'm going to change that sensor over. And then I'm trying to decide where I want to go get it tuned. I still like to get an HP tuner and tune it myself. What the it is, it might cost me a little bit on the credit, so I may go ahead and just buy the tuner at first and then buy the credits later. But got all the gauges. Hopefully they're all electronic instead of being manual where I have to run any other hoses and stuff. I didn't want the nylon hoses for the oil temperature sensor, and plus I've already got all this stuff to work with the gauges that was in the truck other than the oil pressure sensor. Hoping to get it and it worked without. The funny thing about it is I have found out in the back of the truck I do have one of the oil pressure sensors that I actually need. That apparently came off the 305. And I don't know if it's still good. So, nothing else, I may slap it on and see what it does. Anyway, I'm heading to the power store. I'm going to go around and give me some fuses. Give me some extra fuses. Since apparently I don't have none, which I may actually have some in the car, but I know don't have enough for the truck, and I'm going to get me some popper blades for the truck. I think they're like 10s. It might be 12. They're not very, very big on that truck. Even though it's a pretty good sized windshield. It may be bigger than that. I may be thinking of a Jeep I had. I know the windshield wipers blades look smaller than what I'm used to. Like on this car, it's got 20 on one side, 18 on the other. Anyway, I'm here at the parts store. I'm gonna get these parts, spend about $20 worth, and give me another $20 awards on my card. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll try to keep you a little bit more updated on the C10. I wish I'd done a video, but I didn't have my mount set up right. I know if I would have put it on there, it wouldn't have flopped. Just had found all the stuff from my GoPro, and just didn't bring it and do anything, so I was excited just to be able to drive the truck. Anyway, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.